What is up, everyone? Andrew here, back for another unboxing video. Today we got the brand new 9.7-inch iPad Pro from Apple. Now, I don't have a funny intro like I did with the Apple Watch, so let's just get right into it. Alright, so as you can see on the screen right now, this is the brand new 9.7-inch iPad Pro. This is the 32GB space gray version now. I was gonna show you my phone, but I'm recording with my iPhone. But I do have the gold version of the phone. I'm not a big fan of like matching. So the main reason I got this specific version of the iPad is to honor Steve Jobs, and I'll explain a little. I didn't want to go too much into this about my rant on the Apple configurations and the pricing. But the iPad first generation up to the 4th generation, before the iPad Air, basically iPad and iPad 2 are the ones that Steve Jobs had control over, and all the earlier ones before the iPad Air, as I said, were black. And I like the black front, so I didn't want to get like the gold to match my phone or anything like that. I thought I'd just stick with the black front, and obviously Space Gray has that. And the 32GB version is because they're cheapest, and when Steve Jobs originally released the iPad, he wanted to make it cheap so it was accessible to everyone, specifically $500 is the base model. And now Apple has like $800 iPad Pro, and then this one starts at $600 and you only get 32. So Apple's becoming a lot for the rich people, I would say. Especially with the Apple Watch being like having versions of $17,000 and everything super overpriced. So if you want a 9.7-inch new with at least 2050, because the iPad Air 2 is from 2014. So if you want anywhere near the newer technology, not even like A9X processor, fast speed like that. I just said that horribly. I butchered that, but yeah, you're gonna have to spend at least $600 for this. So I didn't want to go ahead and spend $750 for the 120 gig. I know I'm gonna regret it eventually down the line since we're gonna have this for a while. But I just go with the cheapest model, because I don't think a person should be expected to spend $750 for a tablet. That's just absurd, especially if you look at the other options out there, whether from Samsung or Google. $750 is just way too overpriced. So yeah, that's why I chose black. I didn't really want to go with the white front, which comes with the gold and the silver. I think they all have white fronts, but the black is the way I wanted to go. Sorry for the little cut. I just want to make an indent here so I can open this, because I always keep the boxes, so I didn't want to like scratch up or put a dent in the box. So I had to do the cut in the wrapping carefully. I don't want this to be too long. I'm not going to go through the setup because the setup is the same for pretty much everything, and I did the setup for the watch. So I don't think nothing changed, just like English, Wi-Fi password, Apple ID, crap like that. So nothing too special there. But as you can see here, I'm going to cover the serial, but it is the 32GB 9.7-inch Wi-Fi. And I'm kind of disappointed in this too as well, because you got lightning to USB cable and the power adapter, which is, you know, obviously to plug it into the wall. AKA there's no earpods in here, which is kind of disappointing. I mean, it is a portable device. I understand, like, with the 13.1-inch iPad Pro, don't include earpods, but with the iPhones and the iPad 9.7-inch and iPad Mini, I think you should include earpods. I have the one I'm using plus an extra pair, but I'm just saying in general, it should be in here. But yeah, I definitely think, I really wish it came in a 64 gig, because my phone's 64 gig, so even if I wanted to match it, I wouldn't be able to. The configuration I would have chosen, I definitely would have think 64, 128, and 256 would have been the best possible, because their main spiel, if you watch the event, is for PC users to convert, and you're not going to do that if you only have 32GB, but that's just me. And I think the fact that the iPhone SE based configuration is 16GB is an absolute joke, especially with 4K video. If you have 0 songs, 0 photos, and no apps downloaded, you can't even record a half an hour video before it's fully story. So I think that's a joke anyway, but I'm not going to get too much into the spiels or my rants over there. But here's the iPad itself. I just want to take a look, because I'm upgrading from a 4th generation iPad. I have it right here. I just want to say, so here's the box. As you can see, it's pretty much the size of the box, so that's how much smaller this is. It's obviously, it has the same, I'll put it on the screen right now, bam. It has the same height, depth, and all that other stuff as the iPad Air 2. Nothing, only internally changed, obviously, from that. But I don't have an iPad Air or an iPad Air 2, so this size is new to me, and I love it already. So, and Touch ID, I'm not that person who goes to my iPad 4th generation. I use the Touch ID on my phone every single day, but I'm not the person who go to my iPad and act like it has it. I know how to tell the difference, but I'm gonna have to definitely get used to this Touch ID on the iPad because that's new to me. So here we go. We got this. Is an envelope. I'm trying to open it from that way. Here we go, iPad Pro. This, and you got your standard stickers. Welcome to iPad Pro, smart connector, 4-speaker audio, blah, blah, blah. And I'm not even gonna be able to use this for another few days because I ordered a case and it doesn't come out till tomorrow. So then that's just when it comes out. Then I have to ship it and stuff. So it will be a few days before I have a case for this. But sometime down the line, I want to get the keyboard case. I don't like the third-party ones. I'm just probably gonna have to save up and get the Apple overpriced $149 one. The fact that they charge $50 just for the cover, I like a $50 for the case. Like I had this case, this smart case, comes with the back plus the smart cover for the 4th generation iPad. But they don't have that anymore. It's either the keyboard case or just the cover, which is a magnetic thing and it only covers the front, so the back of the iPad is totally exposed. That's $50. I think that's way overpriced. I would never get that anyway. I want a full case. I don't really care about the keyboard. And here's a power adapter. Nothing new here. I'm just going to continue using the power adapter I have here and save this in case. I've had a ton of lightning cables from iPhones, iPads, everything. So that's just going to lay in the box. So let's get to this. There it is. Like I said, I'm not going to go setup, so I'm just going to cut here. I don't have really anything too much else to say. As you can see, I can hold this. That's how it is. That's new. So much thinner. There you got your 2 speakers on the bottom, which is different. Plus, you could see 1, 2. Got I know a lot of people are complaining. I'm not sure how well the camera's picking that up, but that the camera sticks out. And it does, yeah. If you look at it from the side, I don't know why I guess obviously space inside, but that doesn't look good at all. But yeah, you got the power up top, the 2, and then the headphone jack is up top. Yeah, so you got the quad speakers, which is new. The main thing that's I like what they did with the screen, just overall increased brightness, less reflective. So when you have like sunlight, and it actually tests the color aperture or the air, and it reflects like paper. So if it's like yellow, the screen will appear more yellow. So I thought that was cool. So let's go. I'll cut and we'll be right back after setup. Alright, so I'm going through the setup here, and this was different, so I thought I would show it. One thing that I just did is it had me set up Hey Siri, so I had to say Hey Siri 3 different times, and then I said Hey Siri, how's the weather today, and then Hey Siri, it's me. So 5 different times, so to recognize my voice, which is cool. And then we have the True Tone display, as I was talking about before. Automatically adapts to ambient lighting conditions to make colors appear consistent in different environments. Exactly as I said, except I said it in a very weird way, but yeah. So True Tone display, and that's going to do it. So yeah, I don't want to go too much through this. I might show the camera and a few things, but I will go to settings and show you software update. I'm not sure if it comes with 9.2.1 or 9.3, depending on when it ships. It should come, my guess is it has 9.3, but we could check. But yeah, just want to show you against the 4th generation iPad because it feels so small. It feels like the screen size is different, but as you could see, yeah, it is the same exact width and the same exact height as the previous, so 9.7 inch, as is expected. Nothing too different there. Okay, this isn't working. I'll put a text on the screen saying whether it's 9.3 or not, but it should be. And we can see. I'm really excited about this, which is the allow camera to, yeah. I'm really about because it has 4K video, which is a first for me. I think all the new ones, yeah, the iPhone SE has it, iPhone 6s has it, and this has the iPad Air 2 didn't have it because it was 2014. Anyway, but I'm really excited about this because Star Wars, I know a lot of you are probably excited about my channel about that coming out. That comes out in a little less than a week, so I'm going to do Star Wars as my first 4K unboxing. I'm willing to use the space on the computer and wait extra long for it to render and editing and upload. It's going to take a lot more time, but I think it'll be worth it. So I'll definitely try it out if I'm pleased. And obviously, a lot of people don't have 4K to watch it on, but I'm just going to try it out once. And then, but I think this is good what I'm doing now. 1080p, 60 frames per second is fine. But as you can see, whole bunch of apps. It goes on to the second page. I have to organize these. But my favorite part, I'm gonna do set up exactly like this. The apps in the same exact order. Everything, all the accounts logged in. Everything, all the music exactly the same. So it's just like, just everything's the same, except it's really much faster and better. So that's gonna be. I'll have to do that, but yeah, I have nothing else too much to say, so thank you so much for watching this unboxing. If you have any questions or anything, leave them in the down comments below. Make sure to subscribe and like if you want to support the channel and want to see more Apple unboxings or just Blu-ray unboxings in general. I really appreciate all your support. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at DVDAndrew. As you can see on the screen, that's where I post all my social media. I posted when I ordered it and when it arrived and everything like that, and that's where I mainly keep up with you guys. So at DVDAndrew on Twitter, definitely give me that follow. I really appreciate it, and I will see you all later. Peace out, guys.